फिल्डिंग घेतलंय. अरे इकडे असंच लिहिलंय बाय. मला काय माहित. ऐक ना पाठव ना परत. नाही भेटत. कॅम्प रेंजर्स पाठव.
सर बोलो ना सर.
कल मैं मैनेजर का कैसे चालू करा रहा था.
Right, Vishal. On strike, Nikhil. Okay, sir, Vishal and Nikhil, thank you.
हाँ टॉस जिंकून पण बॉलिंग घेतली. काय हो? यूज करणार. यूज करता ना. नाही मी येईल ना आता थोड्या वेळाने ओपन करतो मी. त्या आधीचे वर 2 ओव्हर बरोबर. अच्छा. तिथे त्याला या साईडला उभा करा. तिकडचे मेन अंपायर चेंज नाही करायचे. नाही मी त्याला तिकडेच उभा करायचं. हां बस. मेन अंपायरिंग पहिला. मेन अंपायर सरांचा कॉल येईल. नो बी देत नाही. फक्त स्टंपिंग बघायचं. मेन अंपायरिंगला सरांचा कॉल येईल. हां हां. लगेच. राजू सर कुठे गेले?
Sachin Deshpande. Thank you, sir.
क्या करेगा?
So Sachin bowls the first ball. That would be 2 wides to begin the innings. Petit Panthers have won the toss and have decided to field first. 2 wides to begin. But that's beautifully done. That ball will race away towards the fielder at third man. Just a single. Petit Panthers scored 200 last time and still couldn't defend those runs. They bowled a lot of wides in that match. In fact, 54 of them. This match is going to be very crucial for them. They need to win this one and win this one convincingly. Oh, that is so wonderfully bowled. Everything perfect about it. Smooth run up. Nice pace on the ball. And moving away. Apt use of the new ball. That's again very well bowled. That's beautifully bowled. This one was held back. Absolutely no clue. Today there was a match in the Anderson bowled one of his best balls of his entire career. Very bowled out Mohammad Rizwan. The pitch was absolutely flat, was doing nothing. Just bowled the ball in with an angle and it just moved away slightly on a very docile pitch. Most of the commentators said it is one of his best balls of his career. Wonderful ball that was. This is beauty. 4 balls in a row. He has bowled very good balls and completely no clue the batsman had about it. So 3 runs, 2 wides and a single. Vishal gets off the mark with a single and 2 wides. So Vishal is on 1. Nikhil, in fact, Nikhil is on 1. That's a full toss. That would be the first boundary I felt. Full toss and nicely dealt with. First runs for him. In fact, he gets on 5. So Nikhil goes on to 5. He has faced a couple of balls. Sachin Jadwar generally is a prolific batter and a bowler, but from the last 2 matches his form has dropped a little bit. His bowling has been slightly awry, and even in batting he has not been able to create the same magic. He wasn't well the last week. Was suffering from upset stomach. That's what he said, and that was the precise reason he wasn't seeing the best of him. But I think today he should be back. But he was hit for a boundary on the very first ball. And that's nicely done. That would be another couple of runs maybe. Or does it go all the way? No, a couple. Nikhil is moving along smoothly. 3 balls and 7 runs for him. Vishal on the other hand has received 5 balls and hasn't been able to open his account. Sachin Jadwar generally is a very economical bowler, but he has been taken for 6 runs in the first 2 balls which he has bowled. Firstly, the length wasn't right, it was a full toss. This one, the length was fine, but the line wasn't. So, being a culprit on both the ends, line and length not proper. He gets his line right, gets his length right, but the shot was slashed into that point region for a boundary. So they are taking the bull by its horn. He is one of their quickest bowlers. He is one of their main man, and 4 runs. So Nikhil moves on to 11 in double quick time. 4 balls and 11 runs. This is super for him. Strike rate of almost 300 for him. He bowled a full toss, dispatch for a boundary. Bowled the ball on the leg side, just flicked for a couple of runs. Then he bowled the ball outside the off stump, wide-ish ball, slightly on the length, and it was slashed. Now he might go for a short pitch delivery now. That is the only thing which is remaining. He goes for a one good length delivery. Off the bat I feel, made a loud noise. Yeah, in fact it's a leg by. higher on the bats. That's what the umpire is saying. So 3 extras, a couple of wides and a leg by. Zine taken for 10 runs in his first 4 balls. Let's see whether he would be able to pick up wickets. Nikhil has been prolific on one end. 5 balls and 11 runs for him. On the other hand, Vishal has not been able to get off the mark. Problem with Vishal is not moving his feet. Once you're not moving your feet, the scoreboard is not going to move. That's beautifully done. That's an opportunity. If Ali just not able to get hold of the ball. Oh, this is beautifully done. Finally getting his line and length right. A very productive over in which they got 12 runs. 15 runs at the end of over number 2. Very slow. He's quite late on the ball. That's the 5th or the 6th time where the batsman has not been able to understand which way the ball's moving, or he was pretty late on that occasion as well. On one end, Sachin has been making some runs. On the other end, Sachin, the other Sachin Deshpande has been bowling well. Oh, that's an edge. That would be 4 runs. Unfortunate, just bisected the wicketkeeper and the flying slip over there, Navid, and it raced away for a boundary. In fact, it was Sachin over there. Absolutely well bowled. So only of the edges, the runs which have come. He gets a fortuitous boundary, does Vishal. Oh, that is a shot and a half. Has it gone all the way? We'll just wait for the umpire. Yes, it has. Nikhil just nailing it. When Vishal was not able to understand which way the ball is going, he sent the ball in the right direction over the bowler's head into those parking areas. Oh, that's very well bowled. That was nicely bowled. That's beautifully bowled. Good piece of work. Almost. The good cricket over there. Good bowling by Sachin. Beautifully placed and called for a single. And they finished that one. Nikhil has looked good. Such the other player, Vishal, is giving him good company. International School, that's tournament. Season 5.0. And we have seen some fabulous matches. We saw a lot of boundaries and sixes being hit. Also, we saw lots of centuries being hit. Also, we saw a 5-wicket haul the other day. There's lots of entertainment. Very crucial encounter, this one. We are coming to the last league matches of the tournament. A bye to add on to the total. That is very well bowled. That's what he does. Bowls with a lot of pace and bowls that heavy ball. First over, he was very expensive. In fact, only the first over bowled by the opening bowler was fine, in which he gave away 3 runs. Sachin Deshpande. Sachin Jadwar has given 12 runs in his first over. Sachin Deshpande gave 11 in his last over. So the scoring has been really good. It is around 8.66. That's beautifully sliced. That would be 4 runs. No one's going to stop that one. That will race away for a boundary. So 6 runs in this over will take the scoring to 32. 32 for the loss of, in fact, no loss. At the end of over number 4, 8 runs per over, 3 runs in the first over, 13 in the second, 9 in the third, and 6 in the fourth. So it has been an up and down innings in which Nikhil has played some good shot, but it was Vishal who got the boundary in the last over.
energy, boosted है life. Iron से iconic enerzal, energize. Iron से iconic enerzal, energize. Iron से iconic, iron से iconic, iron से iconic, iron से iconic.
What a shot this is. Shot of authority. One bounce into the fence. What a good shot that is. Nikhil is looking in some fine touch. He took a liking to Sachin Jadwar first. Now he's hitting Sachin Deshpande even. This is super stuff from this opening batter. The fielder was taken in from the sweeper cover. Oh, that was almost a wicket, but that would be a couple of runs. The fielder at the long on has gone all the way to the cow corner to stop it from going over for a boundary. Oh, this is again an opportunity. This would be wicket number. What a good catch! Brilliant catch. Getting rid of the dangerous Nikhil. He was looking so good. Shouldn't have gone for the shot. But there was fielder stationed over there and a very good catch moving towards his left with the fingers pointing upward. Not an easy chance to take. Whenever you're playing so well, it's not an easy thing for the opposition to keep you calm. It's never good that you give your wicket away. Should have restrained himself from playing for that shot because there was a fielder there. So you can't be hitting in the direction. Nice, very nice catch in fact. Amish is the new batter. He would be facing Sachin. Nikhil was going great actually. He was the one who was creating trouble for Petit Panthers. Couple balls remaining in this over. Straight to the fielder. And that would be safe. A clear no by the umpire. As he dropped it, was there a tickle on it? 38 runs, just 6 runs and a wicket in this over. 5 overs, 38 runs and 1 wicket down. That's nicely bowled. Five overs and 38 runs, last over of the power play. Oh, that's beautifully turned away towards the square leg region. First run, and that would be the only run which they get. 40 runs they move on to. In fact, they remain on 39. Nikhil was batting well. He just gave away his wicket. Very wrong. If you are in good form, maximize, consolidate your form, especially in this very important encounter. But this is beautifully done. Silken touch. Minimum couple it would be. And that's what they are going to get. We might get another. Just as I say, they won't just get 3 runs. Stranger things happen. 3 runs would be added. The score moves on to 42 now. That was down the leg side. Immediately the umpire gets off his position. Oh, that's delightfully played. Crisp cover drive. As crisp as we can get. That will just trickle down for a boundary. The last ball of the power play coming up. They are on 47. Will that be celebrated with a boundary? The closure. No. Instead he gives respect. 48 runs. Oh my god. That's trouble. That's wicket. How can he do that? 2 wickets just given away. Absolutely no communication. 6 overs, 47 runs for the loss of both the, in fact, opening batsman and the batsman who had come one down. 2 down at the end of over number 6. 47 for 2 at the end of 6. So the score is 47, 47 for 2 at the end of the power play. Kashid comes into bowl. Oh, this is almost third wicket. Just missed the top of middle leg. That's his job, to bowl those consistent overs, those economical overs in between. And he picks up a wicket or two in between. Exactly that line and length. The previous one came in, this one just went away. Vishal has been kept quiet. Nikhil's wicket was a big breakthrough. He was the one who was scoring some prolific runs. This is good. That's the thing we should be doing. If you're not able to get the ball through, take a single, give it to your partner. So Zubin is the new batter. First wicket fell of Nikhil, who gave away his wicket, caught at mid-on, in fact long on. Then a run out, a complete confusion. Oh, beautifully bowled. That was a quick one push through. That's what he'll do. He'll not try to go for those big turners. Just push the ball. Very unique action of his. No, that was very well bowled. That was flighted one. That wasn't the one which was pushed. So he's bowled a very good over. He just gave away a couple of runs in it. And that's what happens when the field spreads out. Vishal meanwhile is trying to play a proper innings. He's not trying to hasten things up. Just wants to stay there. That's again not a good ball. Wrong footed himself. So 3 runs in the first over of Kasi, 50 runs for the opposition, 7 overs and 50 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. Nikhil comes into bowl from the hospital end. He will be bowling to Vishal. Vishal has had a mixed bag today. He's got some good strokes going, but he also has played and missed quite a lot today. Also, there was a confusion when it come to running. That's nicely bowled. Just cramped him up. And this pitch is a good one where you can go for your shots. And the slower you bowl at times can work for you. Spinners. You can push the balls once in a while. Nikhil, I think, should be bowling it slower to him. That would be far better for him. Let the batsman make all the strength. Yeah, that's nicely bowled. That's his way of bowling. Bowling that hard length and trying to cramp the batsman with its turn. That awkward length where you find it difficult whether to go forward or to stay back. So it's not difficult to cut, not difficult to drive. That kind of length. This is nicely bowled, beautifully bowled. So this was pitched slightly up. So change in pace, change in the flight of the ball, the length of the ball. That's what is crucial. If you are monotonous, the batsmen are going to line you up after seeing a couple of balls. I think he will bowl this one quicker than his previous one. Yeah, that's what he does. He bowls it quicker, but much shorter. A change of pace more than any turn or spin on the ball. He relies on that. Tries to cramp the batsman. More of that Nawaz kind of bowler of Pakistan, who pushes the ball in, tries to cramp the batsman. Again, that's what I'm talking about. Bowls within the legs of the batter, does not allow him the free swing. So good bowler to have in a T20 game. Left armer Nikhil. It's a darts tournament, but the way Nikhil has that boyish look on his face, almost looks like a college guy. That's beautifully bowled. The line wasn't right. The length was fine. The flight was fine. The pace was exact. At times it is very difficult to gauge what line and what pace is right for a particular wicket or a ground. This was perfect. He might bowl this one as a quicker one again. In fact, he flights it. And this would be, thankfully there is protection. That should have been put for minimum 4 runs actually. That was in the slot on the leg side. 55 runs, a good over, in which he gave away 8 runs. In fact, 5 runs. Over the first one, just gave away 3. 9th over. Very important match for this team, because if they win, they qualify for the champions group. If they lose, they come down to the challenger group. So that's not a good place for this team. It's a balanced team. They have some good players. Problem is Sachin hasn't looked that good today in this season. He has had a mixed bag, Sachin Jadwar. So that's the reason this team is struggling slightly with their bowling as well. 54 wides they bowled in a particular match. He's cleaned him up. That's what he'll do. He's happy. Is Kashif. New man in is Sangram Singh. The way he came into bat, generally people walk, they take a small stroll to the wicket. This guy came rushing in, was full of vigor, enthusiasm. So the body language is quite positive. There are two ways of looking. He came in, rushed into the wicket, but he's taking a nice time trying to settle himself down, just like Chanderpaul or you have another batsman from West Indies. Even Kyron Pollard takes a lot of time before seeing the first ball. The Sangram Singh gets everything immaculately right. Kashif gets ready to bowl to him. Oh, that's beautifully blocked. Even if you defend the ball, if the ball is off the middle of your bat, you have a good feeling. That's a solid block. Oh, beautifully done. All along the carpet. This is racing away. A couple of runs minimum would be there. But good fielding. Getting rid of the ball. That's good by the fielder over there. I think that's Sachin. Vishal has struggled against Kashif because he does not move his feet that much and relies on his hands to do most of the job. So that's where oh, that's nicely done off the back foot. That's a good fielder who is patrolling that area over there. If a captain has a bowler like him, Kashif, he generally would be very happy. He does not give away extras. He bowls those dot deliveries, gets a couple of wickets. He's like gold dust to any team. Like bowlers like this are very good in 10-20 format. Just they get on with the game, bowling those. That's beautifully done. What a shot that is. Again, all along the carpet. But the fielder, the solitary fielder, has done a lot of job over there in the last 3 balls. Remember, it's a dad's tournament, so none of them are in their teens. So drinks time it is at the end of over number 9. Score is 58. Just 3 runs in this over. So it's a challenge over. The score is 58. The challenge is of 6 runs against Parth. So Parth would be bowling to Sangram. Sangram is a pretty handy player. Challenge of 6 runs. So the score will go on to 70 if they get 12 runs, and it will remain on 58 if they get a maiden over. So 12 runs would be added if they get a challenge over done and dusted. But that's a good choice of batsman to have. Sangram seems to be the batsman who can get those runs. They can win this one by bowling at least a couple of dot balls. They need a first dot ball for a start. Once you get into that frame, 3 balls, 4 runs, 2 balls, 3 runs, it becomes difficult. So you cannot get it without having a brace or a boundary. And that's what is more important. But a choice of a bowler who is bowling for the first time, that's Parth. Oh, what a shot to begin. One bounce into the fence. What a shot. Sangram Singh hitting it beautifully. His name is Sangram. Sangram means battle. This man is ready for a battle, fight. He gets a boundary. And Petit Panthers would have a very good total to chase if Sangram Singh stays for next 3-4 overs. Seems to be a very compact batsman. Played some controlled shots. Very first ball which he faced was a block. Then he played those 2 delightful ground strokes. And a delightful flick into the cow corner region. Nawaz Sharif is doing the job of a skipper and a keeper today. Almost a MS Dhoni today for him. So 5 balls, 2 to defeat. I think he hit a second boundary to finish this off. I think it would be a boundary all along the carpet into the covers. That's what I feel. Parth. Oh, that's it. Done and dusted. Looks a very good batsman, Sangram Singh. The way he came in, people just walk in. This guy was rushing in to bat. He wanted to bat. Looks like a proper batter. In fact, their best batter, I would feel. Parth. So they move on to 70 now. It's Vishal who will come on strike, and it would be the left arm spinner Nikhil to come into bowl. 70 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. It's parity now. Match is in balance. These 2 very good encounters today. Last matches for all 4 teams which are going to play. The matches which will decide which team will be qualifying for the Champions Group and which team would be qualifying for the Challengers Group. The top 2 teams of the 7 groups qualify for the Champions Group. That's nice. What a shot that is. On the top of it. But there's protection. There's Fali. Saved a couple of runs for his team. What a shot this is. Up and over into the fence. That's how you play your game. Not just trotting along and trying to get those runs with just the dead bat. You need to get the scoreboard moving. You keep the momentum going. It cannot be only at the other player who gets all the scoring and you just stay there and took the singles. You need to take responsibility. Take the attack to the opposition. It's never one-way traffic. Even if you are moving a vehicle, all those 6 tires or the 4 tires have to go in unison. One of the tire is smaller. If it's not moving, the vehicle is not going to move. and all of them have to go in a single direction. That's what a single batsman cannot do the job. Somebody has to help him. That's what. Oh, that's nicely done. In fact, that would be Bice. That's a chance. Big throw would have been slightly stronger. No, it was off the edge. Edge of the bat, the bottom edge. So 8 runs in the first 3 balls. He has taken the attack to the opposition out of nowhere. Vishal has started hitting them. That's 4 runs. No one's going to stop it. One bounce into the fence. Nicely done. This was his better shot. It was a full toss, agreed, but this was a shot of intent. So the man who was playing like a tortoise has suddenly become a hare in this 11th over. He has just put the feet on the accelerator and is just moving on in cruise mode now. So 12 runs for him in the space of 4 balls. This is good by Naveed. He's seen his bat bowler going for a lot of runs. He has taken some time trying to break down the momentum of the batsman. This is good captaincy. That's nice. Just to give that break to his bowler and just to keep the batsman waiting, especially when you are too excited, when your adrenaline is faster. If somebody makes you wait, that just spoils your rhythm, and that can go against the batter. Let's see. Oh, he slashes it again. This would be 4. No, there is in fact 2 fielders over there. Just a single. That's a heavily trafficked area for him in the last 5 balls. He got 11 runs over there. In fact, he has got 13 runs in the last 5 balls. And Sangram Singh has looked special. Only the first block, after that single, boundary for him. He's looked great. And look at him taking fresh guard again. He is batting from this end for the first time. Oh, that's beautifully bowled and well played by Sangram. That's a sign of a very good batter. He knows he has got a lot of runs in this over. In fact, 13 runs in this over. The score is 83 for the loss of 3 wickets at the end of over number 11. Oh, this is full toss and a freebie. 1 bounce, 2 bounces. And the fielder could have done better. He just overran it. The ball swirls and curls, and you need to understand the way the ball is going to spin. There was wide-ish long on. There was mid-wicket cow corner. Bisected both of them for a boundary. Vishal, who was going along in an auto rickshaw, has suddenly got a pace of a Ferrari now. Only shots he's playing is boundaries or doubles. So a complete drastic dramatic change in this man. Complete makeover for this one. From a batsman who was not able to get even singles, he's just getting boundaries. He's got 3 boundaries in space of 7 balls now. And he's got a number 13. Generally number 13 is considered unlucky. Unlucky for the English, they say. 87 is unlucky for the Aussies. 17 and 36 are considered unlucky for the Indians. Indians have a lot of unlucky numbers and lucky numbers. That's a different thing. But 13 is considered unlucky for the English. And 87 for the Australians. If you look at them, actually they both are complementary numbers. 13 plus 87 is 100. So 2 different ways of looking at it. Oh, this is... The bowling is so slow that you can even go to the highway and come back. That's slow the ball is. Very unique way of bowling. Very few bowlers used to bowl this way. Very slow. Having a feeling of just going through that giant slide and coming down. This is This is beautifully bowled. Little less wide opportunity. Oh, good. Great work by Nawaz Sharif. He gets a very big wicket. He is doing the job for his friend as a wicket keeper today. He does the job. Gets rid of his gloves and gets his man. Vishal, who was batting so well, gives his wicket. 2 run outs in this match. Not a good sign for them. Vishal Shah just turns it over. The ball is racing towards the square leg region. It would be 4 runs, is it? Yes. Oh, good stuff. Just saved a run for his team. 3 runs for Vishal Shah. The Karan bowling it very, very slow. Trying to get his flighted leg spinners in. Throwing it up, throwing in the bait. Very unusual field for him. I don't know how he set the field, but now there is very peculiar style. Oh, this is how you hit them. Up and over into the parking slot. The vehicle's over there in a spot of bother. Good shot by Sangram Singh. He will not get away with that. Oh, that's an opportunity. A big player will be in a spot of bother. Oh, almost did everything right. Just dropped. Very good effort. He has already taken one good catch. Could have been a second one. 15 runs over, in which they got a wicket in the form of run out. But could have got another wicket. That would be costly because that's Sangram Singh and he's looked good. Suddenly the scoring has looked very good and it just got above 8 runs per over now. What a good shot off the back foot. Samrat has looked special. Vishal Shah has come in to join. Scores 99 now. We are into the 13th over. So we are looking around somewhere around 160, 170. If they play badly, they are going to get 160. If you play fairly, all right, 170. If they play exception, it would be 180. Even if they play normal, they are going to get 160 minimum. But if they lose a lot of wickets in clusters, even 160, 150 would be a long way away. Oh, that's beautifully done. Fielding just a single. Oh, that's beautifully bowled. Sangram has looked very, very adept with his batting skills. That's nicely turned away. Played with soft hands. A single. Very good over comes to end. Just 4 runs. In fact, 5 runs. 103 for the loss of 4 wickets at the end of 13 overs. Kasif comes in from the highway end now. He bowled well. He got a wicket. That's beautifully bowled. Chance. And he does everything right but holds on to it one. He's a good fielder. What a good shot that is. That would be 4 runs. Sarfaraz not making an effort to stop that one. Oh, that's very well played. That will race away for a boundary. No one's going to stop this one. This will just go away for a boundary. There were 3 fielders and it went through them like a needle. Oh, that's beautifully played. The ball's racing towards that. And Sarfaraz, very unlike him. He's not that kind of a fielder who's lazy. But today he looks lazy. Gives away a boundary. Oh, that's nicely bowled right down the leg side. But the pace was fine, the length was fine, the line wasn't. You may say it's a bad ball, it's a wide ball. Why am I appreciating it? Idea was right. Against that batsman, you need to change your pace. That was a good quicker delivery. Oh, that's smashed again into that direction. He's played so well. Sangram Singh, he has looked class apart. He also looks a special batsman in this group. Such a good side when batsmen like them play so seamlessly. 19 runs. In fact, the score is 119. 16 runs in this over. Without anything. He got in fact, 3 boundaries, 3 singles and a wide. So he got everything in this over. It's almost like a set of assorted chocolates. You get every flavor. So that's an over which has got him to go running. Last 2 overs have been very productive ones. Sachin Jadwar comes in. That's beautifully played. What a shot. This will take some stopping because the ball's racing. In fact, he misses out. That's what I was saying. The ball had a lot of power behind it. It would take some good fielding effort. Nikhil just slipped, misfielded. So 3 times in the last 2 overs that people have misfielded and let go the ball, and that's very contagious, even contagious than Corona. Once you start misfielding, the whole set starts misfielding. Once you have a good fielding effort, everybody will field. So that's what can happen. He's a good fielder, Nikhil, even he missed out. Just swapping his place, another fielder replacing him. Now he has got this unique field placements, very different angles he covers. Threads the boundary through them. Oh, that is the wall of anger. Sachin generally is a very difficult bowler to get away. Sachin Jadwar, the Super Cops, is a super special bowler when it comes to batting and bowling. He is their Hardik Pandya, but last 2 matches he has not been in the same form. Not able to bat well, not able to bowl well. In fact, he's been taken for runs, but he can make a comeback. This man, the cop, can just dismiss this man. Oh, that's beautiful bowling, and the batsmanship is also courageous. Trying to take on Sachin Jadwar's bowling. 5 runs in the first 3 balls. Sachin may not be happy because the fielding wasn't great. Just gave away those 3 or 2 extra runs. That times the statistics don't reveal everything. Oh, that's a proper bouncer. That's a hook shot and a top edge. 4 runs. That was a very, very quick delivery. This will be a Yorker, I feel. Oh, that's beautifully slashed. No one's going to stop this one either. This will race away for another boundary. This man is playing some delightful strokes against some very, very fast bowling. In fact, this is Vishal this time. The other shot was a slightly fortuitous one. This one was a courageous slash into that third point region. In fact, 3 boundaries in this over. One was a misfield, another one was a mistimed hook shot. The third one was a slash outside the off stump. Now it would be telling him, come closer to the stumps. Do not give him width. Oh, what a Yorker! A peach of a delivery. The best ball of the day, I would say. But he is unfortunate not to get a wicket. That was a very, very special ball, but with no result. Unhappy the bowler is, the luck wasn't on his side. He may get a bunch full of wickets in his next over.
Boosted energy, boosted life. INC iconic enersal, energize. INC iconic enersal, energize. INC iconic, INC iconic, INC iconic, INC iconic.
Oh, that is slashed again. That would be a couple of runs. Uh, Throw is good, but not good enough to stop them from going for a second. This has been a good pair, Sangram and Vishal. Both the batsmen are hitting from both ends. That becomes difficult now. This is going to be a good score. They should be getting 175 minimum from here on. But if they get somewhere around 185, it would be a difficult chase for the JB Petit, so even Petit Panthers even. That's a chance. No one's there. I don't think Navid has got the angles right today. He's got an unusual field, just trying to protect. If the fielders would have been in their orthodox traditional positions, would have been a lot of catches. He's got all different positions of field placement. I don't know. Navid's field positions are very unique. He's got a very it's almost like a M or V been two V's been formed over there. He has got extra covers in a very different position. He has got a point which is slightly behind. Oh, that's a sixer. That's 6 runs. Pick up. Supreme shot. That's why I said Sangram looks special. His drop chance would prove costly because the fielder did everything right. Wasn't able to hold on to the chance which they had on Karan's over. Sangram might just get his 50. Seems to be a very compact batsman. In fact, their best batsman on show. Oh, that's not the right line to bowl to him. You're bowling around the leg stumps and around the leg, and yes, that too in his pads of a batsman who can play some very delightful strokes. And huh? 50 runs for Sangram of just 27 balls. That is brilliance. Strike rate of almost 200. What I said is drop catch would be dangerous. He might even get 80 runs from here on, 30 more runs. What a good shot again. That's an opportunity. That's a big break. So 3 run outs in this match. That was a very poor call from Sangram. Karan is happy. He gave away 13 runs in his over. He got a wicket, and but he has got a run out. So Anuj Goyal is the new man in. Anuj has to give good company to Sangram. If they play together, This score can easily reach 180 now. 180 would be a minimum what they can get. If Sangram stays there, it can touch 190 even. That's going to be a difficult chase for Petit Panthers. Panthers have to bat really well to win this one. This is for the third or the fourth time this team is here in the last week. This team. Oh, that's down the leg side. A leg by, couple of runs. 146, another 14 run over. So lots and lots of runs in the last few overs. Remember, they were 70 at the end of over number 10, and in 6 overs they have got 76 runs. Oh, Sangram is on strike. He's looked good. He's looked special. This is a make or break over. Kashif can go for plenty, or Kashif may get his wicket, because he would be in no mood to take a backward step, Sangram, in this over. This over, expect around 15-20 runs. Kashif was bowled very well. First 2 overs went really good. Third over he was taken for plenty. Sachin was slightly unlucky. There were a couple of misfields, a slash shot, a hook shot which went for a boundary. This would be 6 hitting time now. Oh, that's an opportunity. Oh, Kashif has to go for it anyway. Oh, just shot him, perilously close to being caught. Would it be the 4th run out? Kunal Goyal doing the right thing. Anuj no Goyal, I beg your pardon. Doing the right thing, coming back for that second. He's trying to play some different kind of shots. Instead, when you try and hit the shots, pre-attempting and trying to hit every ball for a boundary or a 6, there is where the problem comes. Treat the ball as per its merit. He's trying to hit all balls for a boundary. That's what I was talking about. This is going to be expensive today. This over is going to be very expensive. 4 runs, 150 they are, 152 in fact now. We are into the 17th over. Expected 200 now if this man stays. We're talking 170, now 180 is a probability. And if this guy stays, 200 is on cards. They haven't bowled bad at all today. They haven't been giving away those bad balls. Batting has been better. And especially this man has been scoring runs almost at the strike rate of 200. And he has looked very special, with shots all round the ground, and looks very, very dangerous. But that's wide. But the idea was right. The pace was right. The line was good. The length wasn't. In fact, the length was good, line wasn't. But that's the right pace and right length to bowl to him. Just keep it slightly away. That's beautifully played. What a shot this is. This is class. Punched off the back foot. Brilliance from this man. He is putting up an exhibition, this guy. They had a chance in Karan's over where the fielder did a great job of getting to the ball, but the ball just popped out of the hand. Once you get close to the ball and once you have in a decent position, you shouldn't be dropping those, especially when you are a good fielder like who has already taken one difficult catch. He should have taken that. And that's where the small errors can be. You can be in a lot of trouble if you don't take your chances. So he has got 10 in the first 3. This ball may go for a sixer even. This man is just celebrating Christmas before Christmas. Oh, beautifully bowled. What a good shot. That is just a silken touch marching, and that will just be trickle down for a boundary. 2, 4, 4. All 3 fours in 3 different directions. This man looks good. Sangram Singh. That's what he said. When he came to bat, he wasn't just strolling. That's what I said. The body language was pretty evident. He came rushing in. He was anxious to get in. Number 4 batsman. And that's the reason he wanted to be there. To have a nice time on this wonderful Sunday evening in the month of December. In this beautiful ambience of Somaya Cricket Ground. 2, 4, 4, 4. He has got 14. He might just get a 20 in the next ball. He's a very good bowler, Kasit. A very, very good bowler to have in a T20 game. But he has been taken for runs. But that's wide. That's good work by Naveed. Considering the fact that he's not the regular keeper, he has done a great job. Those were 5 wides for taking. He's a very good bowler, but he's in a lot of bother today. Now he has given away 15 runs in 4 balls. He's up against a very good batter. Who's very well set. This is what I was talking about. This is high. This is long. This is 6 runs. That was a very good ball. The shot wasn't that well connected. He couldn't get hold of the ball properly. It went very high. Just 1 meter over. Absolutely no chance. That's what I was talking. This over might go for plenty. It has gone for a monstrous 21 runs and still 1 ball to go. You might just see another sixer coming up. And this is where you can get a chance to get him out as well. Fielder should be on high alert now. This is a chance to get a wicket. In fact, that's another boundary. The ball will... Oh, in fact, there's a fielder. Falli over there. I beg your pardon. 22 runs. Good work by him. 22 run over. That's what was forecast. And that's what is the case. 168 runs. In fact, 23 runs. I just got my maths wrong. But 23 runs in this over. We saw a wide, we saw 3 boundaries, we saw a sixer, we saw a couple, we saw a single, we saw a wide, everything in this over. This century. Same like Surya Kumar Yadav. Surya Kumar Yadav was around 61 or something. In 16th over, he got 115. So he got 45, in fact 55 runs in the last 4 overs of himself on his own against Bangladesh. That was Surya Kumar. He's batting like a Surya Kumar for his team. He might get his 29 runs in the next 3 overs. Against Sachin, it would be difficult. Oh, this is super shot. Best shot for me. What a shot. No chance for any fielder. As good as you can get. He is on 75. Sangram Singh is playing one of the best innings of the tournament. I have been saying this repeatedly for many, but for me, this is pure class, pure technique, pure power from this man. They have a man who is famous for his sweet confectionaries. He is famous all around Mumbai for his Brijwasi sweets. But that man over there is providing with all the confectionery, all the sweetness for the innings and the match. He has got 75. Oh, that's beautiful pull shot. That would be 4 runs again. I think, no, just a single. He moves on to 76. 76 of just 36 deliveries. That is super. So that's a very good shot, but Anuj comes on strike. Beautiful Yorker. What a ball from the Super Cop. He bowled a very good Yorker in the previous over. Wasn't able to get a wicket. This time he gets his man. He might get another wicket. The best thing for them would be to keep him away from strike. They should be not keeping. He should be kept away from strikes. This man, Sangram Singh. His name is Sangram. Sangram means battle. Sangram means confrontation. Sangram means a one-on-one bout. And this man is winning all the bouts over here. He is just punching every opposition bowler. This is again a wonderful Yorker. But this is super. This ball is racing. They are two good fielders over there. And that's good. Sangram is kept away from the strike. They would be happy with the singles and doubles. That is some control being brought back, some parity being brought back to the innings. Sachin has bowled well. He went for 3 for 2 to his boundary in his previous over. He might fire another Yorker. More probably a full toss may be on offer. There's no third man, so the ball might just fly over from there. That's also a possibility. That's nice, courageous batting. Skipping down the ground against a fast bowler who is looking very fiery. This is good battle now. Fire against fire. The best batsman of the opposition against one of the quickest bowler of the tournament. He is the premier all-rounder, Sachin Jadwar, but hasn't looked that sharp in this match. He wasn't well in that week leading up to one of the matches. In fact, he was having some problem with his upset tummy, and because of which he was not able to perform to the best of his abilities, and that's what he's renowned for. But this is going to be good. If Sachin picks up this man, the scoring will be below 190. If he stays, the scoring can go beyond 200 as well. This is very crucial. Sachin versus Sangram. Oh, this is smash. This is... Oh, that's a good save by Karan. In fact, that is Sarfaraz Jumani. Yes, he was little slack in the beginning. He left a few boundaries. But this time he saved certain 3 runs for his team. Very good over. 178. In spite of being a very good over, they got 9 runs of it. 178 after 18. 190 is a possibility. 200 is a possibility. And if this guy gets a lot of strike, 210 is also a possibility. They just might get 30-32 runs in the last 2 overs. If Sangram Singh stays there. Sangram Singh is on 76. Most probably they might get a 200. And Sangram Singh might get his 100. This is one of the super innings of the tournament we are seeing. This is again some class quality bowling. Sachin Deshpande is a fantastic bowler. Sachin Jadwar is a fantastic bowler. Kashif is a very, very good bowler. Even the left armer Nikhil is a good bowler. Today they have a very nice balanced bowling attack. But the batsmanship of Sangram Singh is of the highest quality. He wanted to hit it in the covers. The ball has gone into the mid-wicket region. Everything going for him. Some good work, great stuff. They get a couple. He moves on to 78. The score moves on to 180. He needs 20. The team needs 20 to get 100. In fact, a 200. 79, I beg your pardon. So he needs 21. The team needs 20 runs to get 200. He needs 21 to get his 100. I just see a wicket in this over also. Oh, that's a beautiful flick. This man is just putting up an exhibition. If you want to see a masterclass of how to bat, this is the innings one should watch out for. Remember, he's not playing in a professional league. It's an amateur league where many of the dads are playing, and this man is playing like a super proper T20 state level player. What a good shot that is. And it's not bad bowling. Sachin Deshpande is a good bowler. Sachin Jadwar is a good bowler. Even Kashif is a good bowler. But he has taken runs against them also. He has bowled well, Sachin Deshpande. But what a good shot that was. Class. And every time he has hit the ball hasn't just trickled. The ball has just raced away towards the boundary. So these are not just normal shots. These are boundaries on any ground. And they are just slashed and slashed very hard. He moves on to 83. Oh, make it! 89 is it? Oh, there's an opportunity. He gets out. Oh, you cannot be dropping this man. Cannot be dropping this man. This would be a difference between winning and losing. Such a good fielder. Kashif, he dropped this one. He's a safe fielder. He moves on to 85. He might see he's fated to have 100. Twice he got an opportunity. He has been swapped now. He's such a good fielder and bowler. Today isn't his day. Started off well. He moves on to 85, this man. He got an opportunity. This ball might just go away. That's what I was taking. Every chance that Sachin might get a wicket of his. Now I think he'll go for many runs. Oh, beautifully balled. The ball again is racing. Some work for Sarfraz, who does a great job. His throw is good. His catching is good. Problem with Sarfaraz is you cannot station him in places like this. He should be placed over there in cow corner or mid wicket because he's a very safe catcher. So they are racing towards that 200 run mark. So Kaushal, he has found some difficulty in running. Actually, he has jaded or troubled leg, but he can hit some good shots. He is dancing down the, almost saying I love you to each other, the batsman and the bowler. I thought they were coming for a handshake. Let's see. And this ball is going to be interesting now. Sachin, no bowler likes people marching towards them, skipping down the ground. This is going to be a quick bouncer or a yorker. Very strong possibility that would be a yorker because he cannot afford a short ball at this point of time. Oh, short pitch ball. That was quick. And even the batting, he's not having a bat in his hand. He's wielding a sword over there. Sachin is very competitive. Very good over this has been from him. Fantastic over in fact. He was hit for a boundary, but he has created chances twice. That catch, he could have been out. He's in his 80s now, this man. And the score is in 190s. Now it's getting to 190. That's a gift. That's 6 runs. One bad ball disposed for a sixer. He goes into 90s, this man. He's on 90. 92? He's on 92. And the team's total is also gone on in 190s. So 194 in fact. 26. In fact 16 runs in this over. So very crucial match. See, their team has got 194. This guy has got 92. So almost 50% of the runs. 42 balls, 94. Can you imagine? He got 51 in 27 balls. And next 15 balls, he has got 43 runs. So yes, hit at the strike rate of 300 after getting his 50. And Kaushal should just give strike and give it to Sangram. That's not good batting. This is not good batting. He's trying to be hero on his own. No point doing that when your other batter is going at a strike rate of 300. He has got 43 runs in the 15 balls which he has faced. The last 15 balls. He got 50 in 27 balls. And in the next 15 balls, he has got 43 runs. So he shouldn't be deprived of strike. Shouldn't be deprived of strike. Oh, that will go for a boundary. Unfortunately, he won't keep strike. He wanted to give get a single. He got a boundary. If I am the skipper, if I am the team member, this guy deserves a century. This is one of the best innings of International School Darts Tournament Season 5.0. And this would be highlighted because a couple of chances were given. This is a very, very good bowling attack. Take my word, a very good bowling attack. Parth is good. Both the Sachins were good. Kashif is a brilliant bowler. Still, it's a century against a strong bowling attack. Not a bad at all. Today they bowled well. Very few wides were given away. The score is coming closer to 200. Now he gets strike. He has 3 balls. The score is 199. He has 3 balls to get his century. And 1 run needed for getting 200. He is on 92. I think he will be unbeaten on 99. Ojas has got a 100 in the first match which he played. And he is the top run getter with 199 runs on his own. This man might just get another century. 3 balls for him to do that. Oh, that was very close. He is LBW. Right call. Oh, what fantastic innings. One of the best innings of the tournament. What a player Sangram Singh. And everybody is appreciating the effort. This is what Petit Panthers is all about. And Sarfaraz will have a nice handshake. 2 great batsmen against each other. One of the best innings of the tournament. Sangram Singh has played a gem. One of the best in the last 2 months I have seen on this ground. 92 in just 43 balls. They are on 199, 2 balls remaining. Parth has bowled well. They get 200. Kaushal, he has to run very hard. It's very difficult for him to get that run. He gets out. Scores 200. The last ball. They've got 200. I think Parth might just get one more wicket. He might get one more wicket, Parth. That's a slash. They started off with the boundary. 202 is what they get. And a run out on the last ball. Fourth run out in this over. 203 is the target in 20 overs.
energy, boosted है life. Iron से iconic enersal, energize. Iron से iconic enersal, energize. Iron say iconic, iron say iconic, iron say iconic, iron say iconic.
two very good batsmen. That's nicely bowled. Straight to the field. Sarfaraz is a pretty handy batsman, and if he comes good even halfway, he stays there for 10 overs. This 202, or in fact 203, is chaseable. Sachin Jadwar, the super cop on other side, and Sarfaraz Jumani, the run machine on one end. So this batsman is known for making centuries. The other batsman on the other end is known for making those quick fire 30, 40, 50 runs. Oh, that's beautifully played. That would be 4 runs. He gets off the mark with a fantastic delicate touch, bisecting the two fielders and getting a boundary of the third ball of the first over. So 4 runs on the scorecard. Sarfaraz gets off the mark. Petit Panthers versus Camp Rangers. Petit Panthers have got off to a brilliant start in pursuit of 203 runs. This is great going by them. Well, that's down the leg side. That would be a Christmas gift just before Christmas. Those whites are always welcome. These are like the desserts which you get complimentary from your restaurants after a very heavy meal. When the restaurateur gives you something in complimentary, the whites and no balls are like that. They are always welcome. So with that single, the score will move on to 5. Sarfaraz looks very unique. See, look, he has his cap like he has wore it the other way around. In fact, oh, that's again slashed, but straight to the fielder into that point area. Just wanted to bifurcate them and get a boundary. Couldn't get that. Oh, that's wide. And he wanted to go for it. The problem with Sarfaraz is he will have very little foot movement when he begins the innings. That was wide of him. He generally takes the guard outside the leg stump and tries to play with his hands. His foot movement is very little, but as he goes along the innings, he can play some delightful strokes. This batsman is known for hitting sixes, this man. And he has hit a lot of centuries in almost all grounds all over Mumbai. This beautifully done. This would be second boundary for him. Another delicate touch. First one was into the offside. This was a beautiful deft touch into the leg for 4 runs. So 9 runs in the first over. Sachin, he would go very hard. That's a full toss. That is 4 runs. In fact, that's protection over there. That would have been racing for that boundary if there was no extra cover. I just couldn't spot the fielder over there. Every time such a ball, Sachin 9 times out of 10 he dispatches it for a boundary. So I just called a boundary as soon as the ball hit, but it wasn't that well timed. Anuj Goyal comes in to bowl the second over. Almost similar like Vishal, the bowling action, everything. That's good use of the new ball, pitching the ball right up. The first one was a full toss. This was pitched right up there. Sarfaraz, he has to take a fresh guard. He needs to. Oh, that is good running by Sarfaraz. He is very quick between the wickets. The score moves on to 11. And Sachin comes back on strike. If Sachin plays well, this power play can go for 60-70 runs. 6 overs, they might get 60-70. Sachin stays there for 6 overs, the chase would be on. Because Sachin, he will not take a backward step. He will go for his boundaries and sixes. That's beautifully bowled. This man, he has got a century. Almost a 90 or a century, I don't remember, Sarfaraz, in one of his innings. That would be 4 runs. Chopped and chopped hard. A butcher. Using all his power. That's his way of batting. He just plays the shots behind square, cuts them, chops them in the initial overs. And then when the overs progress on, he will hit those big shots down the ground, big long sixes over the roof. That kind of batsman he is. He generally does not hit just over the ropes. He hits them out of the park. That kind of batter he is, Sarfaraz. His foot movement is a big question mark. His batting technique is a big question mark at times. But hand-eye coordination is supreme. And he can hit sixes for fun. He does not need a lot of power. He does not need a lot of effort. He tries and hits it effortlessly, that man. You might just see a sixer or a boundary again in the next 2 balls. Oh, that's beautifully bowled. Well played by Sarfaraz. That's good batting by him. The solid block, the feet are moving. That's what is more important. The score at the end of over number 2 is 16 runs. Sachin is trying to play a lot of shots which are chopped or run down to the third man. His game is playing downtown actually, going down the ground and hitting the ball into the covers. He has got a unique technique nowadays of just backing away and playing the stroke and giving himself width. And in the last year when I saw him, he was coming more into the line. Chala. Oh, that's beautifully bowled. Sarfaraz just takes a few steps and he is done. But this is not Sarfaraz how he is known for getting his runs. He is a quick runner between the wickets, but is known for his boundaries and sixes. So he should not be drained out by taking a lot of singles because he's a big boundary or a 6-seater man. He is a player who plays a long innings, a 50 or a century man. He needs to stay there. That's good bowling. Vishal Shah bowling his second over, the third over for the team. They're trying to play everything in that column. Covers, extra cover, point. They should be looking out for this avenues also. Both the batsmen are trying to back away and play shots into that inside out shot into that plot. They should look out for coming into the line and drifting it or shifting it into that square leg region or third man region, is in fact a fine leg region. That's how he plays. And guess it, you may place 10 fielders over there, still he will hit them over that. That's the Sarfaraz we know. That's what you would be entertained with. This man hits sixes for fun. He is very powerful. I just love to see him bat. And I just seen him getting out once. I've commented 7 to 8 times when he is on show. And I've seen him scoring half centuries or centuries and remaining not out. Only last time when I saw he got out early. Otherwise, he rarely gets out below a score of 50 or 100. Very, very prolific scorer. And plays a proper innings. Oh, that is slash. That is 4 runs. These are proper slaps on the bowler. These are not easy shots. Sarfaraz is very, very dangerous. There are few snakes which are dangerous. There are rattlesnakes. There is king cobra. He is one of the most poisonous when it comes to hitting against any bowler. Sarfaraz is deadly dangerous. He is a very venomous batsman once he get into you. He is in this kind of leagues, these amateur leagues, he is a bully actually. He will hit you for boundaries and sixes for fun. He is in mood today. He is hitting boundaries after boundary. Even that was also raising. He always looks in good touch. He can cut the ball. He can drive the ball. He can play with like a goal swing. He can hit you into the covers. This man has got everything. He may not have the best possible footwork. He may not have the best possible technique when it comes to coming into the line of the ball, playing those delightful cover drives, or flicking the ball into the mid wicket, or blocking it properly. But he has superb hand-eye coordination, and he has a lot of punch and power into his armory. This is good batting, and look at the way he just takes 5-6 steps, gets a single. Sachin, he has just playing in his first gear. His feet is also not moving actually. That's a wide ball. But both these batsmen, they play outside the leg stump, and they don't come to the pitch of the ball when the ball is pitched outside the off stump. So the best bowling side for them is be just keeping it outside the off stump. Don't give them that much room. That's their actually strategy of playing, showing the stumps so that the batsman bowler bowls into the stumps and they can cut from that angle. So that's how they play. That's their strategy actually. And he's a cop. He's a policeman, a very honest one. He will not go and hit that ball. These two make up a very deadly pair. Naveed Sharif also is a good batsman who got a 50 in one of his previous innings over here. Ideally, these two needs to stay there for 8-10 overs. And they might get 60-70 runs in the power play. Oh, what a shot! Sachin! Oh, this is swung. And the ball just swung in the air, curled in the air, and has got a fantastic sixer. What a shot that is. This is super. This is super stuff from this man. What a delightful stroke that was. He might go on for one more. He does not stop generally. He is very greedy. This man, last time he hit 3 boundaries and he went for the 4th one and he got out. He does not stop generally, Sachin, when he gets started. We want him to be there for the next 6-7 overs. If you want to see some excitement, some entertainment into this Sunday, if you want to have your next 45, 30, 50 minutes entertaining, these two guys should be there. We'll see a lot of entertainment, lots of boundaries and sixes and some delightful strokes. And this is nicely bowled. Look at them run. The cop is super quick. Sarfaraz is equally fast. That's 4 runs. That's racing away for a boundary. What a shot. The cop is looking dangerous. The score is 42. They got 13 in the first 5 balls. That's what I was talking. They might get 70 in the first 6. And with Sachin and Sarfaraz going, even 75 is a possibility. They got 42 in 4 overs. In fact, one more ball remaining. This might go for a sixer or a boundary again. In fact, it goes for a smash boundary. No one's going to stop this. He is smashing them. He's not hitting them. He's smashing them now. 46 in 4 overs. Run rate of almost, I would say, 11.5 runs per over.
Boosted energy, boosted life. INC iconic enerzal, energize. INC iconic enerzal, energize. INC iconic, INC iconic, INC iconic, INC iconic.
Fingers whenever the spinners come in. He just enjoys hitting them for sixes. They got protection for him. One cow corner and one is in the wideish long off. Oh, that was so close to being bowled. How did that miss the leg stump? He went for the very first ball he faced. That's what Sarfaraz will do. He will not take a backward step. Score is 47. Both these batsmen would be leaking their lips now. You might just see 75 runs in 6 overs. This is a do or die match for them. They have played 1, played 2, won 1, lost 1. So that's a must-win match for them if they want to go in the challengers group. In fact, the champions group. This team deserves to be there. So does the team fielding. Oh, that is beautifully bowled. Yorked him. The score moves on to 48. He would be in no mood to go for a second one. Sarfaraz would still go for a big shot. He will not die wondering. He was beaten neck and crop of the previous ball. Almost bowled, almost had a chance to get stumped out. But he will go again. Maybe a sixer again. Oh, that's 4 runs. No one's going to stop that. Can't be bowled. In fact, there's a fielder over there. I beg your pardon. There's 2 fielders. One is wideish long off. One is into the cow corner. I just lost sight of him. I thought that is racing for a boundary. Sachin comes on strike. Good bowling. This has been brilliant. 3 balls. Both the batsmen wanting to go big against him. He has been a special bowler, this left armer. But next 3 balls he has to close it well. Won't be that easy for them. Because Sachin might go big on this ball. That's beautiful bowling. Fantastic in fact. 4 runs of the first 4 balls. They move on to 50. We are into the 5th over. A couple of balls remaining. Very good over can be spoiled with the last 2 balls sixers. He might just get 12 runs in the next 2. That's kind of a batsman Sarfaraz is. But this is super bowling from this man. A wide ball. That's a good choice of shot. He went for it. He did not wait for the wide to be given away because any tickle on it, you could have got 4 runs. That would have been a better result. Score moves on to 51. You might just see 12 runs coming in the next 2 balls. That's a good call. He wanted to play 1 too many shots at a time. This is great bowling by this man. Anish Dani bowling a fantastic over in his just given away 5 runs. If he does not give away a boundary, it would be a fantastic. Even if it's good for a boundary, it's still a good over. That's boundary. No one's going to stop. This will race away for a boundary. It will take very difficult. So a very good over spoiled by us boundary, but again it's a very, very good over. Just one boundary considered against two batsmen who are looking to go for big runs. So the score is 55 at the end of over number 5. Still I say they can get a 70 in a power play. They can get 15 in the next 6 balls. This is the pair which needs to stay for the next 5 overs minimum. They need to stay for 12 overs minimum. One of them goes, even then the team would be in problem. Because these two guys play very well when they are together. If one of them bats deep, which Sarfaraz is a better option than Sachin, because Sachin is very unpredictable after getting 40-50. Sarfaraz gets a 50, he 99 times out of 10 he reaches 3 figures. He goes to 90, 100 and that kind of score. Sachin gets out quickly after getting 40-50 runs. He plays out quick innings. Sarfaraz is a big innings player. But this time Sachin slashes and slashes, swirls, curls, one bounce into the fence. What a good shot that is. Not an easy shot to execute. The ball was very good. He just dug it out. That was a mixture of Hardik Pandya and MS Dhoni into it. Just dug this out. A helicopter in the right area. That's what can happen in that power play restrictions. If they move on to 59, 70 is what they must have kept in mind. Even 75 is a probability. He might get 15 runs in the next 5 balls. One of them has qualifies for the and the way this match is going, it is anybody's game. What a good shot. He is playing a video game over there. Just like we play those when in our school days we used to play with the book. Those 4 and 6 used to come all the time, and nowadays the kids play on the phone. That kind of cricket these guys play when they are in song. The score moves on to 63 now. A winner over here qualifies for the Champions Group. Both this team deserve to go there. Sangram deserves to go there. Sarfaraz deserves to go there. And Sachin is trying to get 3 in 3. He gets 9 runs in 3 balls, goes to the other end. The score moves on to 64. This is super. The winner qualifies for the Champions Group. I would have wished to have both these teams going over there. Oh, smashed it! Big! The car is in a lot of bother. Oh, someone's car is dented over there. This man should be sued by the insurance company. This man should be sued by the insurance company because he has broken a lot of them over here. Sarfaraz. Somebody gets a dent over there, Sarfaraz is the culprit. Remember, any dent over there, Sarfaraz has to be the one who has to be investigated. Smashed him literally. That's what I was talking. They might get 75 in the first 6. Can't bowl him there. Can't bowl him there. 4 after that 6. A slower ball, well adjusted. Again a boundary. A 6 hitting machine. A boundary hitting machine on one side, Sachin. A 6 hitting machine on another. 74, that's what I was talking. 75 they might get. They got 19 and the oh, this is 4. He just smashing it. This is super stuff. This is storybook cricket. This is the child like we used to play in our 90s. Kids used to play with the book, textbook. Open, get 4, get 6, get 4, get 6. Score is 78. $23 runs in this over. We were talking about 15, then we started talking about 15, and he has got 23. And people were laughing when I said they might get 70. In fact, they have surpassed 70 and they got 78. 75, what's what I was expecting. This match, they got 13 runs per over in the first 6 overs. And eventually, what's the equation? 125 needed in the next 14. So he was 11th in the leading run scorer, the all-time list. Ojas Mehta is topping it. And from 11th, he has come in one innings. He has come to which position? 6th position. And 153, he might just get close to Ojas also. Ojas is 199, right? 190? 191. So he has just 38 runs to get that. And if Sarfaraz plays for next 5 overs, he would be the leading run scorer of this tournament. And how would I love him to have in that champion group. Also this team, Sangram, the best innings of the last 2 months I would seen on this ground against a very good attack. Score is 78. They need 125. Wide umpire Thandel, yes, our main official. 79 runs on the scorecard. They need 124 in 14. Suddenly the match has turned upside down. He almost got him. That's what I was talking. He might get him. He got Sachin. Amit Dani, he bowled a really good over. That's what I said when he bowled the last over. He got the chance to get Sarfaraz and Sachin out. And he just conceded one boundary when every ball was trying to be hit for a boundary. Just saw what they could do in the last over. So Amit Dani got rewarded. Even if you lose, it's not the end of the road. The best part about this kind of tournaments is you can get a trophy. Even if you fly in that Northern 4, you get again an opportunity to make a comeback. So you can go into that challenger group and you will be... oh, this is super catch. It must have hit his tummy. But that catch was nestled like a small baby that was travelling. Vishal Shah takes a wonderful catch. That's a very difficult catch. The ball was travelling. And that's Sarfaraz's wicket. He never gets out in 6th or 7th over. He got out quickly today. They need to look at it now very normally now. The target is very easy now. They'll get a challenge over where they can get a double the score. So they'll get more than 100 runs in the first 10. So it will be 70-80 runs in the last 10. So they shouldn't be going for every ball now. Even if they play normal cricket, they're going to win this one. 2 big wickets together is a big loss for them. Sarfaraz should have been there. Sarfaraz was the man. A good bowling by this man. Amit Dania is a game changer actually. He bowled really well in the first over and he's bowling continuing with his form. Now the next few overs are going to be crucial. Even if they get 8 runs per over, they'll get a challenge over in which they can get 14-15 runs. So that will be again 100 plus runs in the first 10. Oh, you wanted to hit it in the covers. The ball has gone into that deep long on. Vishal Sach's catch was crucial. That ball must have hit him in his upper tummy very badly because the ball was travelling, or did he nestle it properly? I don't know. But that was travelling. That catch was difficult, not easy. He ran ahead and took a very good catch. Oh, that's a very risky run. He just reached. The batsman is down, but he's not out. Amit Dani doing a great job. Single-handedly has got the two most dangerous batsmen out. Sachin could have been dangerous. Sarfaraz would have been double dangerous. In fact, Sarfaraz plays for all 20 overs. Twice in 2 matches he has got out early. He can get almost. He could have finished his match in 16-17 overs if he was playing. Even now the match is very much in balance. Even after losing them, they have set them such a nice platform. So umpire Raju, he had a long day. He would be mowing. He had generally officiates almost all our matches. Does a great job. Remember these guys who work in the support staff, the main umpires. They put in a lot of hard work so that you guys get a perfect match. And the small little contributions from everyone. Oh, that's a wide. Wide, between here, they won't complain because he has got 2 big wickets in his over. Almost won the match in a single over, this man, Amit Dani. Who just lost his line after getting 2 big wickets. He's trying to cram the batsman. See, the score is already above 80 in the 7th over. 85 in fact. Now he has given away 7. If I get a boundary in this over, they won't go for big shots since they have lost 2 wickets in this over. 85 runs at the end of over number 7. This match is very cruel and very crucial. Cruel because 2 top batters, it would be either Sarfaraz in the champions group or it would be Sangram in the Champions Group. And both of them are the top 5 batsmen in that top 5 batsmen of the league. So either Sarfaraz would be there in that Champions Group or Sangram. I would like to see both, but that can't happen. You have to have one. That's a battle between Messi and Ronaldo kind of battle. Oh, that's beautiful shot. Classical hit. But there's protection over there. What a good shot. Good pick up and throw. But that is a very good shot. Not easy shot to play. The sweep shot against the leg spinner. Very nice ball. It was, the line wasn't right, but the leg spinner seems to be bowling some nice loopy balls, and he has got a good turn. So he's again a danger bowler, this man. Very nice action. Smooth action, see. And bowling. Nice turn. Beautiful turn. Nice, smooth, relaxed action. Nice loop. This was slightly shorter actually. But he's bowling with a nice smooth action. Nice loop on the ball. And he's getting nice turn off the wicket. That is good to see. The leg spinner weaving his magic. Oh, that was nicely bowled. Slower, slower and slower through the air. It's an art, leg spin bowling. The leg spin bowlers are like artists. They are just like an artist with the brush in the hand and just making that painting on that canvas. That kind of art that leg spin bowling is. Oh, beautiful ball again. Very well bowled. This has been a great over, except for the first ball which was drifting down the leg side. He has bowled a very good over, this man. These overs are going to be crucial, because this is just stopping the momentum. They should go for a boundary every over. They have to go for a boundary every over, because to get 80, 85, 90 runs in the last 10 is possible on this ground if you have wickets in hand. Oh, what a shot this is. Class. This is super stuff. Against a leg spinner, this is a very good shot. A sweep shot on the rise. Not an easy shot to execute. Oh, he has got a cramp, I think. He has got a cramp, or he's just tying his laces. So good to see. So good to see. That is beautifully bowled. They should be going for a couple. The fielder is quite deep over there. They just walked and took that second one. So a productive over in which 9 runs were taken. 94 at the end of over number 8. That's what I was talking. The score is going to go beyond 100. In fact, 110, 115 at the end of over number 10. And that would keep them in contest, because they will just need 80 runs in the last 10. And even if Sarfaraz is not there, even if Sachin is not there, there is Naved still to play. And these two batsmen also have looked good. So they can win this one. That they should be talking that way. Also, they have to gamble that over of challenge over. They should gamble for 8 runs or 9 runs. Take those 16 runs, and the target will be just 70, 80 runs if they opt for a big gamble of 8, 9 runs in the challenge over. And if they happen to get that 16, 17 runs in an over, the target would be just 7 runs or 8 runs per over. So let's see whether they take that gamble. Maybe add 8 runs to the total now. If they can cross 100 in this over, and add another 16 in the next over. So 120 they can come to. So that is nicely done. Beautiful bowling from this man. He should not have given those wides. Other than that, he has bowled a perfect spell. This man has got a couple of wickets. But once you get those wickets, your bowling should improve. In fact, it deteriorated after getting those 2 wickets. But they should chance him. These 2 players seem to be very good batsmen of spinners. So beautifully played again. Nicely hit. This is good bowling, but the batsmanship is better. Nice loop he is giving. Amit is bowling the right line and right length. If they get a boundary every over, they are going to get 9, 10 runs. So they need to have that thing in their mind. Try and look out for a boundary every over. But that's beautifully bowled. Wicketkeeper has to do a slightly better than that. He just got saved. A bye. Beautiful bowling. Just they get 102, 103 in this over, or add another 16 in the next. That would be 8 runs per over after that. That's not difficult on this ground. So that challenge over might be the game changer. Oh, this is super. This is 4 runs. No one's going. Oh, this man is just superb. Vishal has done a great job. Taken a good catch and races on towards left to stop that ball from going over. Vishal has been good over there. Impressive. He got that wicket of Sarfaraz with that brilliant catch, and he just goes around and stops it from going for a boundary. Oh, that's good bowling by Amit. Brilliance. They will get a just a single. Oh, very good over. Just 5 runs in it. 99 runs. So they will take 7 runs maybe. So it's a 7 run challenge. The challenge over of 7 runs. If they get 14 runs, they will go to 113. So that would be exactly 90 runs needed in the next 10. So 199 the score is. We are slightly behind schedule. Now this is interesting. So 7 needed of the next 5. Tanuj Goyal is the bowler. 5 all, 7 to win the challenge over. Four balls and 6 to win the challenge. This Samir Sheikh seems to be a good batsman. He has looked very good offensive against the spinner and seems to be a compact batsman. He can hit a couple of boundaries to win this one. 4 balls, 6 to win. Straight to the field, a great bowling by Anuj. 3 balls, 6. They need a boundary. Without a boundary, they can't win. He needs one dot ball to make it difficult for him. That shot into that extra cover is on. He might get a boundary into that extra cover region. That is super bowling. 2 balls, sixer. 2 balls, 6 to win the challenge over. The score would be either 114, 113 or 99. More probably, it would be 99 now. Two balls, 6 needed. They need a boundary compulsory now. He might get a sixer even. Oh, he slashes, and that would be minimum 2. It will race away for a boundary. Good attempt, well tried. Made a valiant effort. This is interesting, like this match. Every ball is an event over here. 1 ball, 2 to win the challenge. One ball, 2 to win. Samir Sheikh, he might just hit another boundary, or a strong possibility that Anuj might pick a wicket even. He has bowled really well, Anuj. A shot into the covers is a strong possibility. He'll get a couple. Oh, what a shot! This will be very good running if they get this over. He just fumbles. It was a strong shot. They get 14 runs. They get 6 in the last 2. That's good from Samir. What a exciting over that has been. They got 2. Why they are going for the third, I don't know. They might run out also. Get 113. The equation is very simple now. 90 in the next 60 balls. Exactly 9 runs per over. Very easy match to do. 90 runs in 60 balls, 10 overs, 90 runs to win. This is very interesting. They have got some good set of bowlers, and this team in yellow, Petit Panthers, they are a very strong team, a very team with a lot of history. They would not like to go down. They would not like to go out of this tournament. The Dats tournament, they perform well. They have some good players. Nawid Sharif, his team, Sarfaraz, Sachin Jadwar. Oh, this is smashed. This is an opportunity. No, he has taken one easy catch, difficult catch. In fact, this one was easier. Is that Vishal again? No, I think it's Nikhil over there. Yeah, Nikhil takes a very good catch. That's the difference between the two teams. They have taken the catches very well. So Karan getting a wicket. Oh, that's beautifully played off the back foot. Naveed gets off the mark. He got a 50 last time when he played over here. 50 of just 35 balls. Samir Sheikh looks to be in a mood. He looks attacking. This is good, that running between the wickets is good. They get a boundary every over, they'll get 8-9 runs per over. They get a big over of 20 runs, they will seal the deal. This is not difficult match. In fact, they are ahead of the run rate. And this is 4 runs. What a shot by Naveed Sharif. The long on was straightish. He was just a few meters away. In fact, 2-3 meters away. But still he had no chance. Second ball he faces. He dispatches it for a boundary. What a good shot that is. Good use of feet against a quality spinner. That's a class shot. Deshpande, I beg your pardon. Just got him wrong. Naveed is still not gone. Oh, Sachin is racing away. The all-rounder has done a good job. I just got him mistaken for Naveed Sharif. All mannerisms are same. The helmet is same. I beg your pardon. That's Sachin Deshpande. 121. 8 runs and a wicket in this over. They just need 82 in the next 9. The run rate of 9.11 runs per over needed from here on. They happen to get maybe 30-35 runs in the next 4 overs. They will have somewhere around 45 runs to chase down. in last 5. It is very reachable. This match is 50-50 almost. Now it's still there. Sachin looks good. 'He went for the big one. Samir Sheikh. Very good leg spinner that was. 121 is the score. They need 82 more in the remaining 53 balls. Super stuff. Super match on a super Sunday. Now this is a short one. Again, leg spinners are an interesting bunch of bowlers. That's nicely cut away. That would be racing towards that boundary. A good running. They get a couple. This is good bowling. That's a wide. Sachin Deshpande is going to be crucial for this innings. And Samir Sheikh has looked settled. He has looked good. Good effort by the fielder over there. It is racing away towards that boundary. Good running. Sachin Deshpande is super quick. He gets a couple. (126), just 5 runs in this over, and good bowling by this man. Just 5 so far in this over. This is good bowling, brilliant bowling. They need a boundary every over now. If they want to get 9 runs per over, they need to find some place to get a boundary. Very, very crucial match, this one. A match which will decide which team will go into that champions group. Oh, what a shot this is, up and over. This would be 6 runs. Fabulous shot by Samir Sheikh. Samir, sensational hitting by this man. This is a crucial blow. 132 runs at the end of over number 12. So the equation is very interesting now. They need 71 runs in the next 7 overs. In fact, 8 overs. Run rate of less than 9 runs per over. Oh, this is good bowling. Very honest wicket keeper. He just saw the ball just bounced. He did not appeal, but he, Sachin Deshpande needs to stay there for a few overs, at least a couple, for Petit Panthers to be in it. Sangram Singh, I haven't seen a better batsman in the tournament than him. What delightful stroke making that was. 92 runs of the highest quality. Ojas was really superb in that first match, but Sangram was equally good today. Oh, short pitch ball. Leg spinners can always drag down some balls. Look at Samir Sheikh racing. Look at him getting that double easily. Good running by Samir. Samir and Sachin do 2 S's. We had Sachin and Sehwag, the 2 S's. They have a Samir and Sachin. Samir Sheikh has looked very, very positive and enterprising. They are playing a perfect match over here. They started off with a 78-run power play. Then a period of consolidation. Then that challenge over which they got in 2 balls. And they have got 11 runs in the previous over. And this is 4 runs. What a shot. Using the feet. Class, this man is Sachin Deshpande. A perfect all-rounder any team would love to have. Fantastic. $138 now. They need 65 runs to win this one. In the next 7.4 overs. 46 balls, 65 runs to win. Oh, played with soft hand, that would be just a single. They are motoring along now. They need this partnership to prosper. Sachin has come in and just changed the dynamics. But more importantly, Samir Sheikh is the one who has looked very good from the first ball. He has not been playing those wild shots. He has not been playing the softer shots even. He has looked for big shots, but he has played with a lot of control, this man, Samir Sheikh. Oh, that was an opportunity to hit a big shot. Good work by the wicketkeeper. 140 now. They need exactly 63. This match has just turned upside down. This over also is proving very, very crucial for them. They need 9 runs per over. They are getting 11, 12 every over. They got 8 so far in this over. They might get 4 more even. Where this match is going, Sachin might hit another boundary. And that's what he gets. The ball is racing. There's fielding protection over there. And Sachin will just take a single. Oh, this is super running. He's a little tired, is Vishal. 142 is playing after 1 year. He had a gap of the games. 142 at the end of over number 13. They need exactly 61 in the next 7. So less than 9 runs per over now. This is a battle of survival for 2 big players now. Sarfaraz Sachin versus Sangram Singh. I would love to have both ideally in the champions group. But even if one of the teams goes in the challenger groups, that's going to be a very, very tough proposition for any team. This team, with Sangram's batting, with Sarfaraz's batting, they won't be an easy nut to crack. Samir Sheikh, Sachin Deshpande. People from different walks, people from different workplaces, but the kids in the same school. 2 new friends. And oh, this is nicely bowled. Zubin has bowled well. He bowled a very good over up until the last ball. He bowled just 5 runs he gave. Last ball was hit for a 6 in his previous over. 143 now. They need exactly 60 in the next 41. The difference between the number of balls remaining and the runs required is just 19. This is their match to lose now. Petit Panthers cannot be losing it from here. "60 runs in the next 41. Oh, that is so very well bowled, Zubin. Oh, this is smart batting now. They are not taking undue risk. They understand they have to just find one bad ball in an over to get 9 runs or 8 runs. Single every ball and a boundary will give them 9. A wide or a double will give them 10. A couple of boundaries might give them a 12 or 13 run over. With good calculative batting by this Petit Panthers. Sachin Deshpande, Samir Sheikh might just go for a big one. He goes for a big one. This would be one bounce into the hands of that player. He is a good fielder, Vishal. This is good batting. Every time there is a flight on offer, they are going for the big shots. Sachin Deshpande goes straighter. They've got that long off straighter and slightly wideish long on. They might just go over them, Sachin Deshpande. Oh, this is super touch. Playing with soft hands. Good bowling this by this man. Zubin is bowled really well. Same was the case up until the last ball. Zubin bowled all 5 balls right on spot. 5 ball, 5 runs. He gave a wide, he bowled a dot delivery, go 4 singles, and 6 over of the last ball just spoiled that over. 6 over a boundary, I don't precisely remember, but that's what happened in the last ball. Just waiting for one boundary hitting ball, these two guys. This is good, smart batting. But they shouldn't be throwing down the tempo. Oh, good shot straight to the fielder, and very good call. Good call by Sachin Deshpande. That would have been catastrophic. That's what happened in the previous over as well. He bowled one dot delivery. They gave away a wide, then he got a 6 hit or a 6er at a boundary. Samir might just try and go big. That's an opportunity for a wicket now. Wicket taking time now. Almost got his man. Great bowling by Zubin. Fantastic over. Just 4 runs in this over. 146. Brilliant over which gets his team right back into this contest. 46, almost the same score which the other team had. They were after 15 overs they were 140. This team
boosted energy, boosted life. INC iconic Enersal, energize. INC iconic Enersal, energize. INC iconic, INC iconic, INC iconic, INC iconic.
So Vishal Shah would, yes, took 2 wonderful catches. Vishal Shah, he would be bowling the 15th over. They need exactly 9.5 runs per over from here on. They need 57 in the next 6. A very good over by Zubin, getting them right back into the contest. What a good match. This is what you call a proper fight between a bat and a ball. You may see many matches going mundane way, batting team or a bowling team just rolling over the opposition, lots of catches being dropped, fielding not good, bowling not good at times, the batsman not playing good shots. This is a proper match. Understood that this is a dad's tournament. Understood that players are not going to be up to the mark. But these two teams have done a fantastic job. They have got great players and they're performing. Oh, this is super. Oh, Sachin Deshpande has done just a Surya Kumar here. What a good shot. Using the pace of the bowler, the adversity to his advantage. They need 53 in the next 35 balls. This is perfectly set up. They cannot be losing it from here because they still have Navid in the bank. Samir or Sachin, if they stay for next 5-6 overs, they're gonna win this one. One of them has to stay for the 20 overs, and Vishal has to be the one who has to pick a wicket for them. He has come precisely for that, for picking up a wicket. They have everything, just probably lacking a very good pace bowler. Oh, good ball, huge Yorker from Vishal. Vishal is a very good bowler. They need someone with tearaway pace in the team, which they lack. Other than that, they have a very good team. Sangram Singh is a fabulous player to have. Anyone would love to have him in the team. He just put up an exhibition today. Things are interesting now. 52 needed in the next 34. 18. Oh, this is beautifully bowled. This is what you call consolidating an over. You get a boundary of the first ball. The next few balls, even if you get single, you get a 9. You get an opportunity to get one more boundary. That over becomes a monstrous over. So that's what I'm talking about. Getting a boundary every over, getting singles, getting those extras also with it. Also trying to get a boundary or a couple. So 4 balls remaining in this over. They have crossed 150 run mark. In fact, they are 152 now. He wanted to go for the same shot again. This is lucky. This is some good fortune. This is... We'll wait for umpire signal. Is it byes? Is it wides? 4 leg byes. Some good fortune for Sachin Deshpande. How did that miss the leg stump? That's the only question Vishal and his team would be asking themselves. So this 10 runs will take the scoring to 156, and they'll come one notch closer to winning this one now. They just need 47 now. Straight to the fielder, can't be running on that. They needed 9.5 runs per over. They got 10 in the first 5. Boundary on this ball will get them to a very strong position. Then any player can come in and score those runs. They need to maximize this last ball. Even if they get a single, that's fine. But if they get a boundary, nothing like it. Good fortune, they got a leg by. He can't be doing the same mistake again when he just got saved. 10 runs in this over. They need 47 in the next 5. (15 ball 23), an important cameo coming to an end. Sachin Deshpande provided a nice hand, got his team into a verge of a very possible victory. Could have stayed there for a little longer. Zubin bowled a wonderful over the previous over, which we gave away 4 runs. And after that, Sachin Deshpande's wicket would be the game changer. But Naved stays there, Samir Sheikh stays there for the next 3 overs. They win this one. As simple as that. Because these 2 guys, they have to keep this in mind. They need to score 30 runs in the next 3 overs. And just keep 15-16 for any other batsman coming down. They should not take the tempo down just because it is 9.5 runs per over. They should treat that every over should be going for a tenner now. They should run hard now. Samir is super athletic. Naved is fresh. So Naved will run. And also Naved can play some delightful boundaries. He's a good boundary hitter. A proper technically deft batsman. Nah, आता आला नावेद. Oh, that's again missed by the wicketkeeper. Will that go all the way? That's a bye. 46 in the next 29. So 29 balls, 46 runs to win. A very, very good encounter. A do-or-die match for both these teams. Place in the champions group. Oh, this is a crucial blow. Naved does not have to go for big shots every ball. Naved has to play sensibly. He does not have to go and play for big shots. Naved has to remember he has to play his natural game. They'll win it. It's a matter of just playing 5 boundaries in 28 balls. They will get 5 bad balls and they can win this one. No point of going over every ball. A very good bowling by Zubin. He has not considered a run in this over. Both the balls, the batsman has missed and he has given 2 byes. Brilliant from this man. And just kept a tight line, this man. Samir might just go big. Nikhil and Ashish, in fact Nikhil and Vishal will be in business now. Because he might just hit one shot down the ground. A shot would be coming to wideish long off or wideish long on. Both of them have to be on alert. That's a wide. That's going to help the batting team, not the bowling team. They need 44 now. Very good over, a very important over. He's bowling a very good over, this man. Just the first run in this over off in the form of wides. Oh, again the wicketkeeper misses out. The ball kept low this time. Can't blame him. Zubin is bowling a great over. Four runs in this over. They need 43. This ball might go for a boundary or a sixer because this super bowling from this man. 5 runs so far. One more delivery to go. 5 runs. 3 byes, a wide and a single in this over. They need a boundary. They need a boundary in this over. If they don't, Zubin has bowled again a very good gem of an over. Oh, that's what I was talking. Long off and long on, they would be in business. What a good shot that is. Samir Sheikh. Super, scintillating, sensational hitting from Samir. Hundred and 65 runs. They need 38 in the next 4. 38 चाहिए ना? Correct? 38 in the next 4. Run rate of 9.5 runs per over from here on. He has been brilliant, Karan. And so has been Zubin. Zubin has bowled well. But the last ball has travelled for every of his last ball has travelled for a boundary except for that third over. Second over which he bowled. They don't have a tear-away pace bowler. That's the only shortcoming in this team. They need someone who can bowl quick in this overs. Oh, Naved. He is such a good batter of spin and pace both. But he prefers actually. Pace bowl he hits well. But these leg spinners have done a great job. And this guy's leg spin works well. And the leg spinners are always a rare commodity. And they're special. Oh, good shot by Naved. 4 runs. No one's going to stop this one. Fantastic sweep shot. They need 34 in the next 22. The difference between the number of balls and the deliveries remaining is just 12 now. Remember, the difference was 82 at the beginning of the chase. It has come down, and it is just 12 runs now. 22 balls, 34 runs. It is Panthers' match now to lose. They cannot be losing from here. They need a very good over. This team, Camp Rangers, they need a special over now. He is a good bowler. If they pick Naved in this over, they might have a chance. They need 34 in the next 22. Oh, he has dropped him. Can't be doing that. And he gets out. Naved, why? How can you do that? You are dropped and you just give away a wicket. It's a big blow. He is a very good batsman. He gives his wicket away. "21 balls, 34." This is turning out to be a South Indian thriller. Oh, Samir Sheikh is a crucial batter now. And Fardeen Malawarwala just take 5-6 steps, reaches there. 20 balls, 33 runs to win. This is a super special match on a scintillating, sizzling Sunday. They are absorbing. They are playing an absorbing match, absorbing cricket, I would say. Very interesting. Both the teams would enjoy every ball of it, but lots of permutations and combinations depending on this match. One of this team will directly qualify for the champions group. One of them will be in a spot of bother. In fact, they can come down in the challenger group. Fardeen Malawarwala, how he plays will decide which way the match is going to swing. Perfect chase this has been by Petit Panthers. Just lacking one firepower in that bowling department, this team. Vishal is their only bowler who can bowl quick ball. Oh, that was in the slot. 19 balls, 32 runs. Good over this has been by Karan. They need a boundary, one more boundary. They got one. They need one more. Oh, this is good bowling. Lack of footwork on this one. He was late on that. Very good over in spite of conceding a boundary. (171). They need 32 in the next 3. Great bowling. This was a very important, crucial over. They need an over in which they get 12 runs now. Amir Sheikh might just win it for them. This over will be a make or break over. They get 10 to 12 runs in this over, they win this one. They have to keep 16, 17 runs in the last. So if they happen to get 14, 15 in this over, which is very difficult to get against Zubin. He has bowled well. He has given away 7 runs, 8 runs. This last over went for 8 runs, but that boundary of the last ball just conceded. 32 they need. They need 32 in the next 18 deliveries. 10.66 runs. They need an over in which they get 14 runs, the batting team, just to make it safer. Fardeen might just go for a big one on the very first ball he faces. Oh, that is brilliant. Oh, Zubin! Fabulous. Super stuff. Complete commitment by this man. 17 balls, 32. We might just see a big sixer coming in now. Fardeen Malabarwala might just hit over, long off or long on. A big shot coming. Oh, what a, oh, brilliance! This man is putting up a good show over here. There was a wicket on. He was bailing a match-winning over. Make or break time. 15 balls, 31 runs to win. Fardeen, he has to go big. Find a couple of sixes in the next 3 balls. If not 2, at least 1. But this is super bowling. Oh, Zubin is winning it for them with his bowling. They need 30 in the next 14. They need a boundary anyhow. In fact, 2 boundaries needed. They should treat this one as 2 balls and 8 runs needed. Just treat it as a challenge over. They get 2 boundaries, they will win the match. Just remember India-Pakistan match. That kind of total it will come down to. Oh, this is super bowling. 30, just 2 runs in an over, which they needed 10 to 12 runs minimum. If they don't get a boundary on this ball, Petit Panthers would be very, very... It would be a very difficult... Oh, that's great bowling. What an over by this man. And he gets Fardeen even. What an over. Match-winning stuff by this man. 2 runs and a wicket in the form of run out. 30 in the next 2 needed. They just lost it. In fact, 1 more ball remaining. I beg your pardon. 13 balls, 30 runs needed. Great over. 1 ball still to go. Even now, if they get a boundary, they would be well in it. And they are celebrating. But there's some false happiness. If it can come down to a sixer of the last ball, they'll be in it. Boundary or a sixer will keep them in hunt. Yeah, Kaushal may not be the best wicket keeper, but he is making a lot of noise over there. So you need a player like this who keeps the momentum going. He was quite over here and he was like full of enthusiasm. He might be their most senior most player, but he has a lot of energy in him. Nikhil is the new batsman. Samir Sheikh would be the difference in winning and losing. They need a boundary or a sixer of this ball. Oh, this is super bowling. 2 runs and a wicket. 32 in 3 has come down to 15 runs per over now. From 9 it can come on to 10. From 10 it has come on to 15. One good over and it seals the deal. Anish has bowled well. He bowled well in that initial first spell when he bowled. The left armer has done a great job. If he gives anything below 10, they will be winning this one. So 11 balls, 29 runs to win. Samir Sheikh might just win it for them. Matter of 2 sixes now. It's a match of 2 sixes. 2 sixes and they win this one. This is super bowling. The ball is racing. They should be going for the second one. Nikhil does a good job but cannot prevent it from going for 2 runs. A couple is fine. They shouldn't be giving away boundaries. Match of 2 sixes. He's getting straighter now. Wide-ish long off. 27 in the next 10. They need a couple of sixes in the next 4 balls. Or has he put him down? That would have been game, set and match. Just to make things interesting now, Petit Panthers, it's almost improbable for them to win. Only man who can win it is Samir Sheikh now. Oh, that's courageous bowling, but not to flight in this 19th over. Can't be giving flight now. You have to bowl flat now. 2 bad balls and you will just get the match out of your hands. It's not the way. He has bowled so very well. The leg spinner and this Zubin along with Anish and one more leg spinner they had, Karan. These 3 bowlers have bowled well. And they are the ones who are instrumental in this getting their team to a victory. Samir gets a sixer, gets them back into the contest. Oh, you cannot be flighting them. Very bad bowling. It's not the way to bowl in the last over. This is super stuff from Samir Sheikh. Fantastic, scintillating, sensational hitting by Samir Sheikh. 7 balls, 18 runs to win. He's on 49. A sixer on this ball will just keep a dozen in the last over. So this would be very, very interesting match. They need a boundary minimum on this ball. Oh, he gets it. He gets a boundary. Up and over into that point region. The ball is racing away towards that boundary. Oh, great effort. But that's a boundary. 14 needed in the last 6. 50 runs for Samir Sheikh. 6 balls, 14. All three results possible. Most probable result is a Camp Rangers win. Another would be a win for Petit Panthers. Oh, this is nice for them. They given strike to Samir. Oh, that's one run can be crucial. Strike has been rotated, but they have lost a wicket. 5 balls, 14 runs. They need 2 big boundaries to win this one. A sixer and a boundary needed. Oh, this is. They have to go for the second one. Nikhil is a good fielder. So 2 runs. 4 balls, 12 needed. Nikhil batted well, but he could have been slightly better in the fielding. He has some issue with his shoulder. He batted so very well, but throwing is a concern for him. 4 balls, 12. He need a sixer of this ball. Oh, this is super. Oh, good work. Fantastic from Nikhil. Saved a couple of runs. Brilliance from this man. That was a match-saving save from them. The ball was travelling. That could have been 4 runs for any other. Vishal and Nikhil have done a good job. They have taken 1 catch each and fielded very well. 10 runs to win. 3 balls, 10 to win. A sixer to seal the deal. They need a sixer or they need a couple of boundaries. A sixer will put a lot of pandemonium in the bowler's mind. That would be boundary, I think. Next ball is going to travel. Oh, good shot this one. 4 runs it would be or no. Yes, it skittles away. Oh, unfortunate. The ball just skid away. Unfortunate. They got to hit a spot and the ball just skittled away. He was well in control. Two balls, 6 to win. I think this match is going to go to the last ball. So many matches were finished on the last ball. Remember, 2 balls, 4 runs needed. Rishikesh Kanidkar hit a boundary in Pakistan. 1 balls, 4 needed. Chetan Sharma was hit for a sixer. Hardik Sharma hit 3 sixes. In fact, Hardik Pandya hit 3 sixes to get 18 runs in the last over. And he did it twice. Once in Australia, once against Pakistan. And Samir Sheikh has to do a Hardik Pandya over for his team. 2 balls, 6 to win. He might go for a boundary again. Oh, this is traveling. Oh my God, you shouldn't be running. You shouldn't be running over there. Oh my God. If I was Samir, I would not have run for it. I would just stay there and go for a boundary or a sixer on the last ball. So all 3 results possible still. Highly likely, Camp Rangers win. Second most likely result would be an inside edge, travelling for a boundary and a tie. 1 ball, 5 to win. Huh? 1 ball, 5 to win. No? A boundary is, tie is also a probable result. 20% chance for that even. You never know, any batter, you discount him and he'll hit you for a boundary. 1 ball, 5 to win. 4 for a tie. Oh, they win it. What a good encounter. Unfortunately, Panthers lose it. Samir Sheikh, a fiery battle from him. And he would be congratulated by his mates. Well played, Panthers. They deserve to win this one. Samir Sheikh deserved to win this one. They just lost a very close battle.